Hello and welcome. I have the last of my Garrison guide videos, and today I'm just going to talk about when your Garrison is maxed and just comparing the numbers for a couple of things. The first thing is going to be having an inn versus not having an inn, for how much gold you can make with your follower missions. Next thing is the barn, what you can get from the barn, and comparing the barn to the inn, how much money you will get. And also, if you have an enchanter's hut, you can get temporal crystals. So I'm going to talk about how many you can get and how much they cost on the auction house. Another thing is comparing using your resources at the trader if you have the trading post. And the last thing is there's special missions you can do. If you have enough 675 eye level followers, you get different items and you can sell those on the auction house. So I'm going to talk about those items and how much they cost. So the first thing we're going to look at is the overall statistics per day and per week. And I also have all the individual day statistics, and I'll post that in the description. So I used 4 characters. 2 have no inn and 2 have an inn. So for the inn, I had one character who got 500, over 500 a day, over 3,000 a week, and the other one got 700 and over 5,000. And then for the no inn ones, you've got 400 and 3,000, and then for the second character with no inn, 300 and a little over 2,000. If you don't have an inn, you're going to make about 2,000 to 3,000 a week. If you have an inn, you're going to make 3,000 to 5,000 a week. So if you go to the barn, there's 3 possibilities. You can trap Cleftook or Elk, the elephant things, and you can get leather. That leather's for leather working. Or you can trap a Talbuk or a wolf, and you get the fur, sumptuous fur, which can be used for tailoring or leather working. And then last one is the river beast or the boar, and there you'll get different feasts which you can give to your raid or your group, or you can just put them all over Stormwind like a lot of people do. All 3 different types will give you savage blood, and then you can just decide, do I want to get leather working mats, do I want to get tailoring mats, or do I just want to get food? Now, how much can you get each week with a barn? It's going to be based on which animal you trap. I always trap the wolves, and that's because I was a tailor and I wanted the sumptuous fur. And if you do sumptuous fur and savage blood and you sell it on the auction house, you're going to make 1,200 gold a day and almost 9,000 a week. So if you remember, for no inn it was 2,000 to 3,000 gold just from missions, and then if you had the inn it was 3,000 to 5,000 gold. So where did I get those numbers from? You look at the savage blood, you get about 5 a day and you get 40 a week, and I always sell mine for 130 gold on the auction house, and no matter what the price is, it ends up selling. So just with savage blood, it's 700 gold a day, 5,000 gold a week. And then if you look at the sumptuous fur, you have an auction house price of around 4 gold for each piece of fur, and so that's just under 500 gold a day, and it's 3,500 a week. And the total I got each day, I got 125, and for 1 week I got 880. So that's where I got the numbers from. So if you compare that, you're going to make about 3,000 more gold each week from the barn. Now the next thing is you need to have an enchanting hut, and if you don't have one, I suggest you get one because you can make a lot of money with your enchanting hut. And I got 4 characters. 2 have enchanting, 2 don't. All 4 of the characters have the enchanting hut. And what they do is they spend all their resources buying Draenic dust, and then they use that Draenic dust at the enchanting hut, and they get crystal shards, and then they make temporal crystals. So I have a daily average and a weekly average. So for the enchanter, one enchanter got 33 total, the other enchanter got 39. The non-enchanters, one got 35 and one got 21. So I want to say the 21 was really low, and I think on average you can get about 30. So that other one, 39, was very high, but you could say you can get between 20 and 40 a week. But I think it's closer to 30. And then I have the auction house price. Every day I checked the average price. Every day I checked the price and then I averaged it out. On Emerald Dream it was 73.6 gold. On Moonguard it was 90 gold. So another thing I wanted to talk about is the trader in your trading post. There's 2 things you want to buy, either Draenic dust or smuggled sacks of gold. If you have so much Draenic dust and you're capping out the resources, I advise you spend it on smuggled sacks of gold. It costs 50 resources for one, and each one of those will give you between 13 and 16. But I just wanted to talk to you about overall price versus resources. So one smuggled sack of gold is 50 resources. One Draenic dust is 5 resources. So 10 Draenic dust is 50 resources, and 10 Draenic dust is 4 temporal crystal shards. So half of a temporal crystal is 35 to 45 gold, and that's 50 resources. So one smuggled sack of gold is 13 to 16 gold, and that's 50 resources. So the simple version, 50 resources with Draenic dust is going to make you 35 to 45 gold. 50 resources with one smuggled sack of gold is going to make you 13 to 16 gold. So you're going to make 20 to 30 more gold if you buy the Draenic dust. The last thing I want to talk about is the special items you can get from your follower missions, and then what price you can sell those on the auction house. So what are these items? The first one, Elixir of the Rapid Mine. That increases your experience by 300% for 15 minutes. And the next thing, Frozen Arms of a Hero. You can use it on any follower, and it increases their eye level by 50. The next thing, Coalfist Gronling. This is a mount you can only get from the follower missions. You have Medallion of the Legion. Increases all Legion reps, increases all Warlords of Draenor reps by 1,000. Then you have Champion's Honor. This gives you 1,000 conquest points and 1,000 honor points. So how much do these cost? The Elixir of Rapid Mine on Moonguard, all these prices will be on Moonguard, is right now it's 4,200, but I can tell you from my experience you can sell this for at least 4,500. As late as yesterday on both Emerald Dream and Moonguard, I've been able to sell it for this price. The next one, Frozen Arms of a Hero. Once again on Moonguard, it's selling for 900. Although I'm looking at a video that was taken a couple weeks ago. Today I looked on it. I looked on the auction house and it was 700. I haven't tried to up the price to see how high I can sell it, but it looks like you can sell it for 700 to 900 on Moonguard. Next one is the Coalfish Grondling, and right now it's selling for 2,000. A lot of people sell it for more than that. I don't know if it actually sells. I've been able to sell it for 2,000 within 2 hours every single time. In fact, if you see this mount, it's on the auction house for less than 2,000. For example, 1,000, 1,500. You can buy it and just resell it for 2,000, and you're making profit. The next one, Medallion of the Legion. This one on Moonguard is 4,000 gold right now, but it can sell for up to 5,000. Now we have Champion's Honor, and this one is not selling very well right now, on Moonguard at least, but in the past I've been able to sell it for 17,000 gold, but recently it's dropped all the way down to 11,000, and I've had 3 of them on the auction house for at least a week, and they aren't selling even for 14,000 gold. So it might just be because everyone's finished gearing and they know in Legion conquest points are going away. There's no point in having all of them, so maybe people just aren't buying it for that reason, or because everyone's geared and they don't need it anymore. Well, that's all I have for today for this guide. I'm working on a sales and marketing auction house guide. Should be finished with that in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I wanted to finish these Garrison guides before the new expansion came out. That the marketing guide and sales guide will be it will work in all expansions, so it doesn't matter if I do it now or in Legion. The same information will work in every single expansion, so I'll be working on that. I'll get that out as soon as I can. If you like making gold and you want to learn more about making gold, you can go ahead and subscribe. If you have any questions where I got this information or any questions about making gold, you can go ahead and comment or message me. And I hope you enjoyed this information. I hope it really helped you, and I'll see you next time.